Hey YouTubers, this is Go for Bob on the Go for Bob channel, and today we are doing a review on a UCS set. This is an old one, came out in 2001, and it has 1,860 pieces, and it's set number 10018, and it is Darth Maul. And this is the box it came in. The reason why it's black and white is because this is the second release of that set in the same year. They released it first box in color, and then they released the second series in black and white. So that's why these are black and white. Okay, so we will review. There he is there. Okay. The box is, we'll just put him to one side. We'll see him in a minute. This is the box. That's what it comes in. It comes in a big box with two inner boxes. Okay, and let's get out the instructions. Whoop. Let's knock the camera over as well. Doing this. Alright, this is the instructions, okay, and let's just get a little bit closer. And the instructions consist, building that part first, and then you build his head. Now, the instructions, you are looking down on it as you're building up. Alright, each layer you're building it up. That's his chin. That's it there. So when you finish the bottom part, then you start his head. That's the bottom part finished. Then you start his head. And it comes out, it's supposed to come out like that. Okay, now it is, I would tend to say that it's not a very easy build because the instructions are like that. You've really, because it's, sometimes the pieces are on different levels, and even though it looks like it's the same level, they are on different levels. Especially when you're around his eyes and his forehead. It's just, you really got to pay attention and get out these pieces first before you start putting it on. Anyway, that's the instructions. It's got some older sets on there, as you can see. And there's some Technic buildables there. R2-D2, C-3PO, Stormtroopers, and Darth Vader, and there's the other UCS. You got Yoda, as well as the other one, Rebel Blockade Runner. Okay, that's it. Instructions are not too big, not too thick, but still, when you look at it, it is a very cool set. Just the looks of it is intimidating, or can be, but it's a cool set. It's a very, very cool set. It's, you got his earring in there, or his stud, his warts or horns on the side of him. This is it. All the horns. Was able to find them all, so it's all good. If you know, I was on talking in the AP stream, the 43rd run, that there was some missing horns and stuff like that. I did find them, so I was able to complete them. So this has been sitting around for 15 years on display at my place. I've just in the last week or so taken it all apart and rebuilt it to get out imperfections, because I had a few pieces left over that I shouldn't have had left over. But it's all good, and I gave it a dust. Alright, now if we look up, you will be able to see, I will show you inside. If you can see, that is all hollow in there. Can't see because of, but yeah, that is all hollow up in there. Don't know if you're able to see that, but yeah, that is it. So he is a very nice set to have. I'm glad I have him. Alright, I've got Yoda as well, but he is a very cool set to have. His eyes, dishes there with yellow and white. His chin sort of moves. That's his nose. That's a buildable piece. You pull that out and you stick that in that separately. But he is a magnificent set. He's just a great work. There's his top of his head. You can see the markings are all there. It's a very, very cool set to have, and on display anyway. It's, you know, you can have this sitting up anywhere in your living room, maybe your bedroom, but definitely in your living room. It's a talking point. But no, this is a great set. It's not the easiest. The bottom part is, yeah, but when you start building this and you get into, as I said before, you start dealing with plates, and then you're dealing with bricks at the side. So it can be a bit challenging sometimes. You really got to look what you're building and what pieces you're putting where. But it's a cool set just the same. So it took me probably a good 4 hours to build, going over it and making sure every piece is correct and everything. Just, you know, checking and rechecking. But it is a nice set. Darth Maul, set number 100 or 10018, and yeah, it came out in 2001, and I am very glad to review this with you guys and show you. And you got the nice lines, the red marks down the side, his cheek, the red where his horns are. It's very good. Very good set indeed. So both sides. Yeah. Cheeks. Yeah. So it's all good. Very intimidating when you're coming in, you know, to him in the middle of the night and you walk into him. Not that I've done that, but I'm sure it has happened to some people. So just bearing that in mind. But no, it's a cool piece. It's something you could have in your lounge room and public display for everyone to see. Label collector or not, you're going to be impressed. Okay? So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time on the next review. Okay? Thanks. Bye.